Hi, I'm Steve Keniston, Global Storage Efficiency Evangelist for IBM. In this real-time conversations, we're going to talk to you about real customers with real savings. Anytime an evolutionary technology is trying to gain momentum in the marketplace, the first thing that new customers of this potential new technology want to make sure of is that they are not the guinea pigs of this new technology. Let's face it, data is critical to every business. Additionally, if the new technology doesn't save both time and money, it may not be worth the risk to deploy. In this video, we're going to show you how IBM's real-time compression technology has been in the market for years, has over 100 customers, and delivers real savings. In this clip, you're going to hear from Language Weaver. Language Weaver has developed a statistical approach to automatic language translation. As you can imagine, they keep a lot of data online.
Well, my name is Greg Fossheim. I work at SDL Language Weaver, and I'm the IT director here. I've been a customer for, I think, about 2 years, maybe just a little over. Actually, it's more than 2 years because it's been 612 days since I rebooted the compression appliance. I bought IBM real-time compression because I did a try it, like it evaluation, and it worked first time out, and there was no reason to go anyplace else. I actually can't add more NetApp storage without removing something. So by compressing this, I defer my storage refresh until at least 2012. Nobody had to do anything other than plug the box in. The average overall, the compression ratio is, it looks like about 3 to 1. With the new device, I'm actually compressing compressed data, and I'm still getting 2 to 1. We altered the investment from a large storage footprint to a smaller appliance footprint. It basically was installed and worked, and I ignored it for 2 years.
Language Weaver is a great example of how a company was able to control their storage footprint and have real savings with IBM's real-time compression. Next, we're going to hear from Shopzilla, an online price comparison site enjoying tremendous growth.
Hi, my name is Bob Loriano. I'm the storage manager here at Shopzilla. Before we had the inline NAS compression, we actually had data deduplication by another vendor. And this inline NAS compression device allowed us to use it as primary storage instead of just backups. So that way, restoration would be a lot quicker. Our RPO and RTO times were dramatically reduced as a result. We reaped that benefit within a year of purchasing equipment. The solution did meet our expectations by compressing data at least 3 to 1, 5 to 1 compression ratio. And that's why we still have it. I actually wish that more people knew about this product, to be honest with you, because I think they would see the benefits that we saw. We knew about this system for over 3 years now, and again, we've reaped the benefits since day one of the implementation.
My favorite part of that clip was how Shopzilla was able to achieve real savings right out of the box. Next, we're going to hear from Ben Gurion University, one of the fastest growing universities in Israel. Let's hear how they leveraged IBM's real-time compression technology.
It's a young university. It's about 40 years old.
40 years old.
About.
Because this is a central storage solution for the campus, many systems rely on this.
Well, the IT department is dealing all the university, all around university projects. Salary, student registration, finance, and also most of the academic research we have here, the university high-performance computers and computing cluster.
We call this storage on demand.
Is because we believe that communication between computers depends on communication between people.
We got one such appliance for testing, and we set it up. Everything worked. Our DBA was really astonished. He started up a whole environment, and everything was ticking very nicely, and all the I/O limits were in place, and everything held up, and it was all running instead of on a 300 gigabyte volume, it was running on a 50 gigabyte volume, and everything works, and it works well. When we got a business offer that we couldn't refuse,
We had to accept it.
With an offer they couldn't refuse and a 1-year return on investment, Ben Gurion University is a very happy customer today. Next up is Polycom, world leader in communication technology. Amit tells us how he was able to save storage space with IBM's real-time compression.
My name is Amit Baron. I am the IT manager of Israel, one of the largest R&D site and manufacturing. Polycom data is, I think it's unique. First of all is the high demand for storage. And the second one is the virtualizations.
How much capacity do you manage here?
In this site I manage about 40 terabyte.
And what type of data is that mostly?
Mostly the data is a build of versions, clear case, and back office data. And VMware, of course. We have to back up everything and save it for unlimited time.
Unlimited?
Unlimited. Since we have a lot of products, we have a lot of versions, and the growth of the data is something that we are dealing each day. And real-time compression help us to manage that more efficiently.
What was your average compression ratio?
Now it's 50% on the data and 70% on the VMware.
So 50% on the versions
Yeah,
and 70% on the VMware?
yeah.
data.
And the back office is also 50%.
50%. Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What did you do with that extra capacity?
It's actually, we grow very fast because of the partnerships, and the high demand for storage is growing each quarter.
So you just started filling up instead
Yeah.
of buying new disk, you just started
Yeah,
filling it up.
yeah.
So from an implementation standpoint, when you put the product in place, about how long did it take? What was that process?
To implement it,
Yeah.
about 4 hours.
And when they started doing the implementation, what was the big wow factor for them?
The time that it took to implement, actually it's 4 hours, it's very quick. And the ratio of the compression, that it's really, if you are buying 1 terabyte, you have 1.5 terabyte.
So from a return on investment standpoint, from how much this technology saves you and saves you over the long term, can you kind of quantify?
We did an ROI document, but it was long ago, but I think we already returned the investment on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
From buying less storage or?
Yeah, less storage, definitely. We are buying less disk for this site.
Amit's ROI proved itself out within 1 year and allowed him to focus on other areas within IT. Like Ben Gurion University, Polycom was able to prove out their ROI within 1 year, purchase less storage, and focus IT resources in other areas. And finally, we're going to hear from Snowball VFX, a high-end visual effects and animation studio. And as you can imagine, their storage demands are through the roof.
My name is Yoni Cohen. I'm the founder of Snowball Visual Effects. Visual effects is just one of the things that we're doing here. We're doing animation, CG animation, and visual effects. And we got a second sister company, Snowball Productions, which deals with content creation. We're using the N series. That's the main online storage for the facility. We currently have, I think, approximately 100 terabytes of data on the storage online before the compression, which means that after compression we're getting approximately 200 terabytes. We can buy a smaller system but maintain the same capacities and the same performance of the bigger system. And that was the key advantage. You need to be able to store lots of data. You need everything online because you have mass amount of people working simultaneously on the same volumes. You need to keep it up and running and performing in a very high throughput. Most of the storage space is consumed by two types of files. One of them is the 3D animation files. Once we put them through compression, they get from 100% to 30%, so we save up 70% of the size on the disk. So we're working with them as if they're the full file with no compression. It was just like, unbelievable. We're just scaling with it and adding more and more disks and shelves to the system, and scaling the performance and the capacity of the studio as we grow. If we do use real-time compression, we get the benefit of just having twice as much. You set up a share, you tell the system to compress it, and the users are not even aware of the fact that the data is compressed. It's all transparent. You just plug and play.
How would you rate the real-time compression technology? Scale of 1 to 5.
For me, the data compression is not a 1 to 5 question. It's like it's a black and white. I couldn't do or maintain the amount of data that we need without it. So it's just a matter of that's what we need, and that's why we implemented it.
My favorite part of that clip was Yanni's response to my 1 to 5 question. It wasn't a 1 to 5, it was a black or white. IBM's real-time compression technology helped change Snowball's business. And there you have it. 5 customers with 5 stories of real savings using IBM's real-time compression technology. I'm Steve Keniston, and to see the full customer testimonial videos, check out our real-time compression channel on YouTube. Until next time.